Welcome back to Ride JBI. This is JB. Today we finished a suspension revalve for this 2023 KTM 300XC. The suspension was set up to our hard enduro / technical single track spec. Now, this customer was utilizing the WP Xplor forks on his KTM XC. That model bike comes stock with the WP AER / exact 48 air forks. But for his type of riding, the hard enduro, he wanted to use these spring forks instead. And also wanted the bike to be a little bit shorter and travel, strictly because of his rider preference. So because of that, when it came to us to install the WP cartridges, we utilized the WP Xplor Pro 6500 cartridge kit. As one, that cartridge kit comes set up very well for off-road riding right out of the box. Just some minor tweaks and tunes are all that is usually needed to help fine tune it for the different types of off-road riding. So we're able to utilize that, and also you have to utilize that kit in order for it to fit properly with the WP Xplor lugs. Here you can see the rebound clicker at the bottom. It looks a little bit different in design compared to what you would see on the WP Exact Pro 6500 cartridge kit. That's one of the giveaways for being able to tell the difference between a WP Exact 6500 or Xplor Pro 6500, because both of them have the same fork cap. So that's not something you can look at and tell. Another giveaway or way to tell would be to measure how much chrome tube you have showing right there. But again, the easiest one would just be look at the bottom of the fork lugs, and boom, that tells you all you need to know. So again, these are revalved to our JBI suspension, hard enduro / technical single track spec. The rear shock was also revalved to a matching setting as well. And we also utilized our JBI suspension bladder kit as an additional upgrade also. So what the rider previously had with the WP Xplor forks, he really enjoyed the sensitivity and comfort of the forks, but it did not quite have enough hold up during more of the aggressive riding, G-outs and drops that you find on the hard enduro trail. So these Xplor Pro 6500 cartridges will certainly maintain that comfort and sensitivity that he liked on the other forks, but it'll also give him much more hold up and bottoming resistance compared to the previous setup. So in my opinion, it's going to be an overall better fork setting. And same can be said about the shock. He's gonna be really pleased with the added responsiveness and sensitivity that the Bladder provides us. And also just the more fine-tuned settings. The 300XC settings are more of a cross-country setting. So not as plush or as soft as it could or should be for that hard enduro / technical single track type riding. Ride JBI has tested, tuned, and developed many suspension settings for this WP suspension. We have settings for all the various types of off-road riding, motocross, soft motocross, freestyle, arena cross, and supercross. So if you'd like Ride JBI to do your suspension, please give us a call or send us an email.